Hi students, welcome to English class. Today we are going to talk about Quaid's vision and Pakistan, lesson number 6. In this unit, we are going to understand the text, know about national pride, and we'll talk about Quaid's character. So here is my map of the lesson. Here you can see picture of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He was a man of principles. He had unshaken faith. He was the pioneer of Pakistan and he had strong determination. So, man of principles, unshaken faith, and determination. These are his qualities, and because of these qualities, he was able to get a separate homeland for Muslims of the subcontinent, for us. So to start with, the first paragraph, it says that in the early years of difficult times of Pakistan, during the early and difficult times of Pakistan's emergence means creation. Here the meaning is given for emergence. Okay. Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he undertook a countrywide tour. He aimed at raising people's spirit. So why he undertook countrywide tour? So that he could raise the spirit of the people, the patriotic feelings of the people he could raise. He could motivate them that how they have to work for the newly emerged state. Now here we have the quote of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He said, "Do not be overwhelmed by the enormity of the task." Now overwhelmed means do not be disturbed or affected by the greatness of the task. Greatness, enormity. Okay. If the task is big, if it's huge, if it's challenging, if it's difficult or complicated, do not be affected, do not be disturbed, don't get panic. This he said while he delivered a speech at Lahore. And then he says, there are many examples in the history of young nations building themselves up by sheer determination and force of character. Then he quotes the examples of many other nations who were newly emerged and they received progress. They made progress. Okay, how they made progress? But only determination, only through resolution, through determination and willpower and force of character. They had strong character. That's why they were able to prove themselves in front of the world. There are many examples in the history of young nations. Many newly emerged states, they set up examples for us. And how they have made examples? Because they had strong determination and they had force of character. So these two things are very important: sheer determination, strong resolution and willpower, and force of your character can make you successful in life. Then he says, you are made of sterling material and second to none. That Muslims are made, Pakistanis are made of strong and genuine material. They were not fake people, or they are not fake people. Keep up your morale, keep up your spirit, keep up your confidence. Do not be afraid of death. We should face it bravely to save the honor of Pakistan. So here he awakes the feeling of patriotism in them, that even if for your country you have to sacrifice your life, don't be afraid of death. Do your duty and have faith in Pakistan, because Pakistan had come to stay. It has come to stay. It was not created only for 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years. It had come to stay on the map of the world. The second paragraph, it tells us that the whole journey of the great leaders' struggle for a separate homeland for the Muslims of the subcontinent, it was based on the pivot of the Muslim unity. Pivot means fulcrum, axis, or foundation. It was based on the foundation of Muslim unity and oneness as a nation. Unity and oneness as a nation is very important to make progress. He talked about Pakistan in such clear terms that a common man also could understand. If we are not united, now see, why did the Quaid want the oneness of the whole nation? Because if we are not united, we cannot make progress. Now, about nation, he says, we are a nation. And this he said even before the birth of Pakistan. This he confirmed. He confirmed 3 years before the creation of Pakistan. We are a nation with our own distinctive culture. Now here he tells his ideology of Pakistan, why he wanted a separate homeland for Muslims. He tells that we are a nation with our own distinctive culture. Distinctive means unique culture and civilization. Our language and literature is different. Our art and architecture, building designs, and uh, all these things are different. Our names and nomenclature, our names, the way um, we have the set of names for persons, things, and terms that we are used, they are totally different from other nations. We have our own sense of values and proportion, legal laws and moral codes. Our moral values, our custom, our calendar, our history and tradition, our aptitude, our natural abilities, what we want to do in life, our ambitions, our aspirations, our intentions, our goals, they are totally different from other. In short, we have our own distinctive outlook on life. So he talks about all these things, and in the end, he says that every single thing in our life is different from Hindus or the other nations that were there in the subcontinent. In a proportion, it refers to percentage and division, and nomenclature, it refers to terms used for different things. Aptitude, its natural ability, and ambitions are aspirations or intentions. In the next paragraph, the ideology of Pakistan was based on the fundamental principle. Now see, the ideology of Pakistan. This is very important, that what was the ideology of Pakistan? It was based on the fundamental principle that the Muslims are an independent nation. There is no doubt about it. Muslims cannot be merged with any other nation. Any attempt to get them merge their national and political identity will be strongly resisted. This especially he talks about the people of the subcontinent, Muslims of the subcontinent, because their Hindus were in majority. Okay, so Quaid Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he was quite right. He was afraid that Muslims won't be given their due rights. So that's why he tells that the ideology of Pakistan, why Pakistan was created, ideology was based on the basic principle that Muslims are a unique and independent nation and they cannot be merged, and if any such attempt is made, it would be strongly condemned, it would be resisted. Quaid was a man of strong faith and belief. These are his characteristics. He firmly means strongly believed that the new emerging state of Pakistan, based on Islamic principles, would reform the society as a whole. So he believed that Pakistan would, based on Islamic principle, would reform the society as a whole. Now, in his Eid message in September 1945, Quaid Muhammad Ali Jinnah said, Islam is a complete code regulating the whole Muslim society, every department of life collectively and individually. Islam is not only a religion, it is a complete code of life. And if we want to get guidance in any area of life, Islam is the complete code. It gives us guidance. So this what he talked about. This was his Eid message. Now the question arises, are we working according to the expectation of the great leader? And the answer is given in fifth paragraph. Today, the Quaid's Pakistan is facing numerous challenges. Numerous mean many challenges. We have forgotten how much struggle Muslims had made under the dynamic leadership. Dynamic mean energetic and spirited leadership of Quaid Muhammad Ali Jinnah. We can overcome, we can overcome our present difficulties. We can control our present difficulties by following the Quaid's golden motto. What is motto? Quaid saying what he said: faith, unity, and discipline. If we have these three attributes, faith in Allah Almighty and faith in ourselves, if we are united and if we are disciplined, then only we can overcome all the difficulties which we are facing now. We can make our nation strong by remembering his advice to the youth. He believed in youth and he told them, it is now up to you to work, work, and work. So this is his message for you people, for the youth. If the youth follows this motto of Quaid Muhammad Ali, this motto of Quaid, work, work, and work, then definitely we are bound to succeed. Nobody can stop us from succeeding. So, theme of the lesson is national pride and role of the hero in the art of nation building. Role. Who is hero? Described over here, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Our great leader Quaid-e-Azam was profoundly mean, deeply concerned for his nation as well as for Pakistan. His goal was not only the achievement of Pakistan but to stabilize the nation, to make it strong, to make it stable, simultaneously mean at the same time, okay? Not only the achievement of Pakistan but to stabilize it. For the accomplishment of his mission, he undertook countrywide tours at the cost of his health. He didn't take care of his health. He strived for the unity. Strived means struggle, uh, for the unity of masses and the welfare of Pakistan and its people. So this is the theme of the lesson. Here is quick recap of our today's lesson. Following points are discussed in this lesson. Quaid-e-Azam talks about determination. He tells that determination is key to success. Muslim unity and oneness is the secret of our success. Islam is key to our progress. Faith, unity, and discipline is the motto of our leader, and if we follow this motto of our leader, we can overcome every challenge. And to youth, his message was work, work, and work, and we are bound to succeed. So, this was all about Quaid's vision and Pakistan. Hopefully, you would have understood today's lesson. Thank you so much for listening.